Hi, today I thought I would work with you with wrists, the arms, and the elbows because let's face it, they don't get much of a look in. So, whether you are working at a desk, typing, these wrists and arms and elbows can start to feel tight and the elbows can start to feel sore. Also, if you weight train, which I do, or do any kind of push pulling exercises, press ups, anything like that, the wrists can start to get tight and people don't know what to do. So I thought I would share with you a few of my go tos and what helps me and see how you go. As always, be gentle with yourself. We don't want any sharpness, we don't want any pain, and we don't want any shooting pains. So just try to pay attention to how your arms and wrists and elbows are feeling and back off a little bit if it begins to feel a bit too much. So if you have tightness in the knees, sore knees, just roll up your mat and put some padding underneath your knees because we will be on all fours. So if you want to get that now, go ahead. Otherwise, we will start off. So basically, you can sit on your legs like I am with your on your feet. But if you've got tight ankles, then that might not be an option for you. So you could just come onto all fours. Also, it just depends on the tightness of your wrists. So to start with, we're going to place the wrists away from you. Okay. Now, depending on how tight they are, most people's wrists are very, very tight. And that's okay. That's just because you haven't touched them, they haven't been stretched, so they get tighter and tighter and tighter. And so, that being the case, you'll probably want them quite close to you, your legs like this, because if you put them there, they just won't go. And if you just can't get your wrist forward, what might help you is to get a block. Bear with me. I'm crushing down. And it might help you to place your hands on the block like that, and they're not pressured so much on the floor, like that. You might try that on one either side, and that kind of brings the floor up to meet you, so there's not so much intensity. So you could have one on either side. These are blocks aren't level, but just to show you, to demonstrate. One is lower than the other, but obviously you wouldn't do that. You would have a block that's the same size, but just for demonstration purposes. So you could try it like that. Otherwise, we just try not to arch your back as well, so don't want to place pressure on the back. So perhaps you have your hands here next to your body, wrists facing away from you. So if I pull up my sleeves, you can see. Or in front, so just depending on how you feel. So if they're in front of you, you could lean forwards, that's another option, and then just gently lean away from them, but keep the heels of the hands down and the fingers flat if you can. And just noticing how that feels, so just staying with it, and then if that doesn't really feel anything, then you can ease your knees back a bit and come back a bit more. And then just sit with it for a while, because as you relax, the tension goes in your arms. Not goes, but it kind of, your arms begin to relax is all I mean. And then you'll feel that gentle tingling sensation in your wrists, your arms, your elbows, that kind of gentle release beginning to happen. And just paying attention to your arms and elbows, and we'll just be here for about 3 minutes. If obviously it feels too much, just ease forward or come out. You can always come back in. And just breathing deeply, noticing and paying attention. And take a last deep breath in here and slowly exhale. And just walk yourself forwards and gently, gently peel your hands away. So right now they're probably feeling really tight in the wrists, like you can barely move them. That's okay. Just gently roll them inwards and outwards, upside down and down, and just until you feel them coming back to life a little bit. Then you should feel that sensation ease. There's no rush. Take your time. You can always pause a video and take longer. Otherwise, now we're going to bring the backs of the hands onto the floor. Again, either on blocks, if that brings the floor up to meet you and is less intense, or next to your legs, if that feels good, or in front, and you stay where you are, or lean forward slightly and then lean away. So whatever feels best for you. I'll show you from this direction as well. So I've got my hands here. My wrists aren't too bad. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they're not too bad. So again, that's going to might feel quite restrictive, and you might not get your fingers all the way down. That's okay. You're just going to do the best you can. Even if your hands are like that, your wrists don't go all the way down. That's all right. Well, they go like that and the fingers won't go down. Gradually, gradually over time, they will. So just stay with it, okay? So get your hands in a position that feels okay, because remember you're going to be here for 3 minutes, so you don't want to start off with it too intense and then, oh my goodness, a minute in, it's just too much, okay? And if that happens, not to worry, you just ease off. So just get into that position, try not to hunch your shoulders up by the ears, just try to bring them back as best you can. And just take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. And just focusing on the sensations. And there's nothing you need to force here, there's nothing you need to make happen. You're just allowing things to happen and unravel as they do. You don't have to force or push or strive for more. Just allow the pose to do all the work for you. Take a last deep breath in here. Slowly exhale and just just roll like your body forwards. Just lean into those wrists and slowly, slowly lift them. So they're going to feel like you can barely move them. Just give it time, okay? Just maybe wiggle the fingers a bit and then begin to move your arms, palms, wrists. And just take your time to let that ease out. It's all normal. If just the time spent in the pose, that just creeps into the wrists and gets into the tissues. Just shake them out a bit. You might give them a little bend back the other way, get your arm out in front of you, and just pull your fingers, just gently, not too much. And then other way, just a little counter pose. Now, we've got one more, but your wrists might be feeling like they've had enough. So either feel free to just stop, pause, and that might be enough, pause the video for 5 minutes, come back to it, or leave it all together and just stick with the first two and gradually build up to the other one. It's no more really extreme, it's just that your wrists aren't used to being stretched, aren't used to being under pressure with the joints and the tissues, so it might be that you've had enough. Absolutely fine. Otherwise, we're going to come into our last one now. This one's quite nice. It's for the elbows. Also works a little bit in the upper back. So just going to take your hands behind you, fingers pointing away. You're going to roll those shoulders back. So the further away your arms are from your body, the more you're going to feel it in the elbows. You're just going to gently sink into that. Just feel that gentle pressure on the elbows, also the shoulders, the upper back. If you're not really feeling it, maybe bring your arms further out, away from you, closer together, or closer in, whichever works best for you. Just find your place, your sweet spot. We'll be here for about 3 minutes, but feel free to come out earlier, if that works better for you. Always listening to the signs that your body's telling you, giving you communications. When your body speaks to you, it speaks to you through sensations. So let's try to honour that and listen to that. Just try to keep the palms of the hands flat if you can. then gently, gently begin to walk your hands or slide them back. Gently, very gently bring your head back up. Lovely. And now for your favourite bit, we let those arms rest in Shavasana. So just recline down onto your mat. And we'll just bring the knees into the chest, just a little hug. Just to stretch out the back, make sure that's feeling good in the spine, and then bring your head and shoulders off if you can, not to worry. If not, come up into a little ball and then come back down. And just let your legs separate, your arms by your side. Get a blanket if you'd like to, and stay for as long as you like. We'll be here for about 3 minutes. So just deep breath in, slow, long breath out. Now we're going to either, you could stay for longer if you'd like to, or we're going to bring the legs together, take the arms behind you, turn the palms inside out, give them a nice stretch through the whole body. And then roll it over onto your left side and coming up into a comfortable cross-legged position. And we'll bring the hands to the heart center, gently bow the head. I hope that you enjoyed these little mini yin yoga poses that I've given you today. Keep practicing, keep focused, keep the calm, keep the peace that you've just dropped into for these last few minutes. I wish you peace, happiness, and joy. Much health. Namaste.